Hello friends, how are we all? Trust all of us are well. Remember a few days back we had made tea using orange juice. A friend of mine who's a nutritionist contacted me with a feedback that, sir, why don't we design a breakfast or one particular dish using oranges, which can be also very helpful medically to all of us. This set me thinking, and when we discussed this idea further, he said, sir, in this era, the biggest problem that lots and lots of people are suffering is basically bone and joint pains. Now, why that is happening is because our lifestyle has changed. We are tending to live more inside the houses, under the roof, away from the sunlight. We are not going into physical exercises. We are not going outdoors. So it is our joints that take a beating. As a result, there is arthritis, there is inflammation, and so on. Now, he helped me further that suppose we combine orange juice with, say, oats and vegetables. This is going to give the body a lot of calcium, vitamin D, magnesium, potassium, bromelain, lots of nutrients, lots of minerals. Therefore, let's try and make something. So I experimented one, and what came out was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful medicinal recipe. Beautiful in taste, totally healthy, totally organic, absolutely out of the world, and I will recommend this recipe for everybody. But how did I make this recipe? How did I make this dish? The oats dish with oranges, healthy, organic, lot of medical value, lot of medicinal value. Come, let me show you. So let's start with oranges. We'll take 8 to 10 fresh oranges, cut them into halves, and start to extract the juice of 8 to 10 oranges. I have taken fresh oranges from my gardens, and I am using a heavy duty lever operated juice extractor. You can extract juice with your juicer also, and 8 to 10 oranges. Juice from 8 to 10 oranges is more than enough. And we'll take 1 stick of ginger, 1-inch stick of ginger, and 1 small onion, fresh green coriander, 2 green chilies, 1 small tomato, 2 carrots, and a small bowl of peas, and 1 cup of masala oats. You can also use plain oats. Along with this, we'll take 2 pinch of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of natural sugar, any natural sugar. Now let's light the fires and place a skillet or a pan as you wish, and I'm going to use mustard oil, 30 ml of mustard oil. Why mustard oil? This is the reason for mustard oil. It helps in doing away with the bone pains and knee joint pains and any joint pains. This is the reason. But you can also use pure coconut oil, clarified butter, desi ghee, or any kachi ghani or cold pressed non-filtered oil, but never use refined oil because of the chemicals in there. And when the oil is hot, we'll add the onions to it and stir. The onions must be sliced thin, and we stir till the time they become slightly soft, translucent and golden in color, but not burnt. And let's add the peas, stir lightly again, and as I always do, as I always say, keep the vegetables so that their natural juices are maintained. Carrots, we'll add the carrots and again stir lightly. Now I keep my vegetables crunchy. I never make them mushy. So I cook according to that. And we'll stir again lightly for a little time, and remember, I don't want to make them mushy. Now I'm going to add the grated ginger and again stir lightly. I never overcook my vegetables. The reason is I want to keep them crunchy and their natural juices must be maintained. So I never overcook them. And after some time, I'm going to add green chilies and stir again. Green chilies have been chopped. So I'm going to stir once again. And again, I'm going to add chopped tomatoes, and now I'm going to occasionally stir the vegetables till they are cooked to the consistency that I want. I always prefer them, as I said, to be crunchy with their natural juices, so that when you are eating the dish, the natural juices of the vegetables must come through, but they should not be raw. We have to take care. Now we'll add the orange juice, 1 small bowl of orange juice. And along with this, I'm going to add cinnamon. This is the right time for it. And I'm going to add any natural sugar. I'm using jaggery. And now I'm going to stir occasionally again and again. And I'm going to stir, as I said, occasionally till the time the mix, there is a froth on it, and I'm going to add 2 fresh green chilies and 2 dried whole red chilies, but this is optional. Only if you want your oats to be very spicy, you must add them, otherwise don't. This is an absolutely optional part. And now stir till the time the froth starts coming. And now let's add the oats. Now here lies the trick where you have to be careful, where all of us have to be careful. We'll stir, continuously stir, vigorously stir, so that there are no lumps formed, and there should be no lumps seen. Keep stirring and keep stirring. And slowly you will see that the mix starts to thicken because the oats are going to absorb the orange juice. Now here lies the trick. You have to keep stirring and keep cooking till the time you do not reach the consistency that you want. If you want it thick, then you have to cook accordingly. If you want it thin, then you have to cook accordingly again. Now, till the time it is not reached, that consistency is not reached which you desire, continuously stir and mix the mix. And slowly you will see that the dish is going to start to harden. Now let's add the green coriander. And once green coriander has been added, let us stir it again slowly now. And you see that the dish has hardened now, it has thickened now. Now you cook it, as I said, till the time the consistency that you desire is achieved. I like to keep my dish a little liquid, semi-solid. So I'm going to show you till that point only. Once that consistency is achieved, I am going to switch off the flames. There. Now leave the dish to cook in its own heat for a couple of minutes. And as the temperature goes down, you'll see that the dish has now really thickened. I'll show you. Look at that. It has actually thickened. So let's stir now and mix well. There we are. It has thickened. This is my consistency that I wanted. Now to serve, and serve hot. Don't serve this dish cold. You'll relish it only if it is hot. There, beautiful, isn't it? And what a lovely dish. Rich in calcium, potassium, magnesium, bromelain, vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin D, along with a host of nutrients, vitamins, minerals. This dish is highly recommended for people with weak and painful inflamed joints and bones. What a dish. This dish is loaded with antioxidants, very good detox. It is loaded with vitamin C, which is, as I always say, kickstarter of metabolism, raises energy level, ensures absorption of minerals, nutrients, and vitamin C from the food that you eat. Do try this recipe, friends. Share the recipe with all the needy friends, known, dears, nears, and the most important, your enemies and foes too. Until the time we meet again with another recipe, is thanks and bye from Chef Kumar Raj.